Today I'm going to be doing a head-to-head comparison between two devices that look completely different but yet do very similar things, and that is the Xreal's Beam Pro and the Viture's Pro Neckband. Now, if you haven't seen my full review of either one of these devices right here, you can check the links down below or check my channel. And also, just like my last video, if you have a AR or XR glasses that is capable of 3D, just go ahead and click this link right here and it will take you to the 3D version of this video, of this review. That way you can watch this in 3D. Now, in order for me to fully show you guys what these devices are capable of, or really give a real comparison, I'm going to need to get behind the camera, do a screen recording, and show you guys how they look, the interface, how you interact, the multi-windows, their strength and the weaknesses. Like I mentioned in my last video that I am going to be doing a giveaway. Today I have selected two people that I'm going to be doing a giveaway to. One of them is a name that I keep seeing on my channel. This guy always makes a comment on my channel, and I have come to notice this person. So that's going to be my first giveaway. And then the second person is just somebody random that I picked up in one of my comments. And yeah, the rules of this giveaway is you have to be residing in the United States, because I can't ship something overseas. It's just going to be too expensive for me. But if you live in the state, or you have a friend or somebody that can accept the giveaway for you, I would gladly ship it to them for free. You don't have to pay me or anything like that. All you have to do is respond to my email, and hopefully I can do more giveaways. I appreciate everyone that's been supporting me. Like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get behind the camera and talk about these two devices. Okay, this is what it looks like when you are in your home screen of the Nebula OS. I had to re-record this because there was a new software update beta that I've been testing, and I wanted to show you guys because you guys are going to be getting this soon. This is it right here, which is the automatic transparency mode. Now, we've had the automatic transparency mode on the glasses themselves, but they weren't always working on the Beam Pro. Now the Beam Pro has it, and you guys are going to be getting an update soon enough. But you guys can see I have all the controls right here. Now, some of the controls are going to be grayed out because I actually have my mode, my 3-dot turned off, so that way I can show you guys this video without a lot of jittery, because when you're talking naturally, your head moves up and down, and that can cause motion sickness if someone is watching the video. Unfortunately, I would have to turn it back on, that way you guys can see the multitasking ability, but and the gameplay. But for now, you can look at your home screen, swipe left and right. If you want to click on anything, you can just move your cursor around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open Microsoft Edge, and then I'm going to open Play Store. That way you guys can just get an idea of the multitasking view. So where is my Google Play Store? Play Store, where you at? Okay, so I got a Play Store right here. As you guys can see, I have two windows open. Now the cool thing about this, or where you're gonna start to see the difference between these two, is the customizability. I don't even know if that's a word, but with a Beam Pro, you can really adjust it in whatever way you want, and it would just change. You can move each window independently of each other, move it to the left, to the right, up, down, and if you want to resize it, you can either drag from the let's change the view to board view. Now you can use this right here to move it closer, bring it closer, move it farther, or just change whatever aspect ratio you want. Or you can click right here and swipe like that, and you can have a stack windows like this, or you can just really, there's so much customization with the windows that you can do with the Beam Pro. You guys can see I can move this all around. You can reset the view by pressing and holding the button. So now you have two side-by-sides, and you can once again move it around, make it bigger or whatever. Each window can be adjusted depending on whatever way you want it to be. You can have portrait view, which is I don't know what Xreal calls it, or you can even have both of them on portrait view.
And the battle begins!
So now we're looking at the Viture Pro's Neckband's home screen. So right away, one of the first things you will notice, that I noticed with the Viture's home screen, is the fact that I can't rearrange the apps. So I can't have my favorite pages. So I have to scroll through every one of these apps, which is kind of annoying. I wish I could actually arrange it that way that if I'm looking for something, I can just get straight to it. But anyways, you have the home screen right here. You can look around to select whatever you want to select. You can go to different pages, and that will show you all your apps that you currently have. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the quick settings. So on the Viture Pro, you have this as your quick settings. You have your recent multi-screen. You have your 3-dot, which the 3-dot is off right now once again, so that there is no motion sickness to people that are sensitive to that. You have your smooth follow. You have your home screen. You have your screen scale. You have your settings, and you have your Android mode. Now to show you guys the multitasking, I will simply open the exact same app that I opened on the Bing Pro and play Street Fighter as well as watch a YouTube video. But first, let me connect the controller. One of the things that I love about the Viture is that you can use a controller to navigate. So right away, one of the differences between these two is in multi-windows is the fact that with the Vitures, right, if I wanted to change the screen ratio, I can't do that independently. If I adjust one, they basically both adjust at the same time, which is not ideal, or I wish I could adjust them independently. For example, you can see both sides are going up in sizes, and if I reduce it, both sides are going up in sizes. Now I could always move one window to the other side. That way I can have whichever window I want, but I would like to actually have them be adjustable. That way I can have YouTube a bit smaller and the game smaller. But with this method, the way it's going, the way that Viture has it, I can't do that. Now let me go back to this game and show you guys how to I'm just gonna select any random game, any character, just to select just something, just to show you guys what it looks like on this Viture. Now I'm using in-game controls, and it is locked to Street Fighter, so hopefully you guys can see the YouTube on one side, my home screen on the other side, and the Street Fighter on the other side. So the thing with Viture also is that while you're multitasking, you can also you would also have your home screen, whereas with Xreals, you don't have your home screen once you enter game mode or multitasking. You can always pull it up, but it just doesn't constantly show. And it's kind of a preference. Oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked here, Lord. But anyways, and then another thing that I like with the Viture is, unlike the Xreal's Nebula, with Vitures you can open pretty much any two apps. Man, she just deflected my thing. Bam, KO there. But with Viture, you can open almost any two apps at the same time. You can open Netflix and YouTube. You can open ESPN and YouTube. Just multitasking. There's almost no limit to what you can open. But as far as the resizability, being able to open two apps at the same time is just such a bummer that you can't readjust it. Now, oh no, yeah, don't block my stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Another one, bam. But yeah, this is basically, as you guys can see, neither one of them have a problem playing games and consuming media at the same time. It's just a matter of, man, I lost because I am talking and playing this at the same time. It's just a matter of preference. If you want to be able to open any apps at the same time, Viture is the way to go. But if you like the UI, being able to adjust the size of each window, Xreal is the way to go. And also another thing with Viture is, even though it has more RAM, it doesn't always perform as if it has more RAM. For example, I can hear my fan running right now because I'm screen recording and playing the game and being in multi-window at the same time. Whereas with Xreal, because it's a phone, there is no fan and it doesn't get hot. Whereas with the Viture, you can hear the fan. And also, like I mentioned in one of my other video, there's just this screen drift with a Viture that's just really annoying. This is where my eyes was when I started. This is where it is now. So I have to move it again back to the center. And yeah, that is very annoying. But then again, I also like the fact that when I'm playing a game with Viture, for example, my controller can be locked to the game. There's really no, I thought it would be a very clear winner of the two, but there's just no clear winner because each one has its strength and its weaknesses. It's just a matter of preference. Now both of them can play 3D movies, but there's a big difference in the way they play 3D movies. So on Viture Pro, you have this right here, which is the immersive 3D, which can actually convert movies from 2D to 3D, but it's still in beta, so you're limited to only 1 minute. I don't know any movie that is only 1 minute, so it's basically just more of like just to see what it's like for when the full version actually comes out, where you can actually watch an entire movie. If you want to really try immersive 3D, then you would have to go on a PC and use Viture's PC software, and then you can really get that 3D experience. But on mobile or on the Pro Neckband, there is no such thing right now. Now you can play your local videos, go onto any 3D content that you have, you can watch it. You can go into your media catalog, your local network. You can even browse on your USB stick. Now the biggest difference is that on Viture's Pro Neckband, if you click on a 3D movie, then it goes into 0 def, which means that your 3 def is gonna be disabled. I don't know why that is, but I absolutely do not like that. I cannot watch movies in 0 def. No more. Ever since I had 3 def, I just cannot go back to 0 def for any reason. Not even for a lag-free game. Everything that I do has to be 3 def. I just cannot do it. So that is one of the biggest cons to me, because we have a glasses and a Pro Neckband that are both capable of 3 def. I don't understand why the 3D disables it. On the Xreals, it's called either player or photos. With the player, it's strictly videos, and with photos, it's videos and 3D content. Now I'm gonna show you guys what they both look like. So on the photos on Xreals, whenever you have a 3D content, it would automatically categorize them as 3D. As you guys can see, I have 3D content, and anything that I record with the back of my camera that is in 3D content would also automatically populate here, as well as things that I have downloaded onto my SD card. Now here you have your just strictly videos, and it will show you only videos. This is like screen recording and all kinds of stuff. You can also go into albums and stuff like that. And then you have this mode right here, which is called the memory space, which you click and it shows you like this nice things that kind of just, it goes all around. Let me change modes. As you guys can see, I'm switching to a different mode, and I can look around, and it turns my entire surroundings into this spatial, everything is in 3D right now. You guys cannot see because you're looking on a 2D screen, but everything is just in 3D, and it's incredible. It looks really, really cool. And now to exit, you just click on this button right here, and it takes you back into this your home screen. Now I'm gonna go into player and show you what player looks like. So this is player right now. Unlike the Pro Neckband, the Xreal's player is actually still in 3DoF, and you can choose if you want it to be in 3DoF or not. You guys cannot see, but this is fully 3D. So you can close this either by tapping on the screen, and whenever you tap it, you can easily access your playlist. As you guys can see, it's automatically in 3D and it is still in 3DoF. Now I can also change it to different modes. I can change it to top and bottom, 2D, panorama 360, panorama 180, stereoscopic 180. It just gives you a whole lot of options. So here are some of the limitations of the Beam Pro. So you guys cannot see it, but I have YouTube open to the right now. If I try to open something like Netflix, I'm gonna get this stupid message that says opening a new app will close. So therefore I cannot open Netflix and YouTube at the same time because it deemed that as a high performance. This didn't used to be the case. Before, or in the past, we used to be able to open pretty much any two apps, but now there's some kind of limitation that would not allow you to open certain two apps. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I was able to entertain you or help you understand the strength and the weaknesses of these two devices. Tell me which one you guys will be going with personally, or which one do you have and why you like it. Like I said, I personally love both of them, but if I could only pick one, I would pick this. But luckily for me, I don't have to pick one. I can use them both for different things. If I want to game and watch YouTube, this will be the device that I use. Now, if I want to browse the internet and watch a movie, or just simply watch a movie, this will be the device I use. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.